the newest member of the UFC light heavyweight division, Jiri Prochazka. What's going on, Jiri? How's life in the beautiful country of the Czech Republic?
Life, everything is great. Preparing for fight is still going. So now I have after training. So I want a little rest and next training.
How long has your country been locked down for?
I think 2 months, 2 months, 2 months or 3 months, something like that.
Okay, so was the gyms closed for 2-3 months?
Yes. The gyms was closed 2 months, I think, and I trained just by myself in the nature. My friend have a small gym in the little village where I was born and lived till 15, and so I was there with my mom, and I trained there, and it was for me. I take it like a time for to upgrade me, to upgrade my mistakes, to learn something new, and how to say some new not new techniques, but some new views of fighting to accommodate in my fighting style.
Was there a lot of self-reflection? You know, when you're alone, you get to think a lot, right? And I know you're a big thinker. Did you get to do that a lot alone?
I think normally a lot of sometimes is bullshit. So thinking so much. Now it's time for doing something, not thinking.
When did you start your training camp? How long ago?
When it started, I think 2 months. 2 months.
Oh, 2 months ago. Okay. So you were training alone, and then you started your training camp alone. And when did you start to get back into the gym and train with other people and with your coach?
I don't know. After Corona virus here in Czech Republic, we starting slowly. We're starting slowly, and now it's everything like old times.
Did you do most of your training with your team so
now,
far?
yes. Yeah.
Are you traveling outside of your city and training with other teams and having sparring partners, new sparring partners?
Yes, we trained in this preparing for fight. We traveled little just in the Czech Republic, not in another country, but here just in the Prague, just in the Prague, and everything was here, just here. We know the strategy for the fight, and I don't need to prepare with some big stars. Yes, I need just think how to win, this fight, how to train for this opponent, and that's all.
All right. Is there a different feeling for you because this is your UFC debut compared to other fights?
Yeah, sometimes I feel like it's something new, but yes, I understand it's my debut in UFC, but I wanna show my best, and I show my best when I'm calm, when I want to uh, when I want to how to say uh, I need to to show my light. I need to show my light, and that will be just when I'm calm and when I'm focused. So that's the point. For that, I need to take this fight, something hard, something new, something another. Yeah, it's a UFC. It's a challenge for me, but it's still fighting like every time.
You make it simple in your mind. It's just another fight.
Yeah.
Okay, so now your opponent coming up is Volkan Oezdemir. There was a lot of rumors about other fighters that you were going to face. Is it true that some fighters turned you down?
Yeah. There was other fights and other other fights. What my manager talk about, and yes, there was I think 2 3 fights, and these fighters every time was some little mistake or something wrong, and it's now it's Volkan Oezdemir. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so you're ready to fight anybody. It's just them
Yeah.
trying to find opponent for you.
After Ryzen was for me like uh, uh, like like training time, training myself to get in UFC, to go in UFC and show the best, my best, and I am ready now.
Do you know who were the fighters that turned you down?
Uh, before Volkan,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it was there. We talk about I don't know what is its name. Sorry.
It's
Uh,
okay.
it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Now Volkan, he's ranked number 7 in the world. He's the former title challenger, which is a great opponent for you. Have you been following him? Have you been following his career for a few years now?
Little bit. I just before before the communicate before my manager communicate this fight between me and Volkan. I just know his fight uh, with Rakic, Volkan with Rakic, and I just note this fight, and now I'm studying him. And I know him. He's a normal guy. I I think he's normal guy, pure fighter, and that's I like it. That's I like it. That's something what I like in my opponent. He just want to fight. He want to show his best, and that's for me the biggest challenge to that's the time to prove myself, and I'm very glad for that.
Definitely, definitely. Now his fight against Rakic, it was a split decision. Did you think he won that fight?
I think the Rakic win the fight, but
Okay.
doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, it's interesting, because it's your opinion. You're about to fight Vulcan. What did you think about his performance? Because it was a close fight, right?
Yeah, very close fight. And I saw that fight, and I think the Rakic had the bigger bigger, how to say, fighting spirit in this fight, more pressure, and doesn't matter about that. I prefer when the fight is ending for knockouts, and yes, to take over, but not for decisions. This is still nothing.
I talked to Vulcan a few days ago, and he told me that you have a great style. You know, you have a style that you go forward, you press hard. What do you think about his style?
I think his style is. I think he is. Yes, he knows how to keep pressure, but yes, he's good on the stand up, and he knows the wrestling and the ground. That's the very good for me, because everybody knows me just in the stand up, but and no on the ground. So I think maybe it will be his strategy. I don't care, and I will be ready for that. And his style, it's when I watched him, uh, I didn't see something special. Yes, you know, I didn't see something like a special timing or special kicks or special something another. What the martial artist will be something with something dangerous. Yes, he punching very hard, and he is still moving. He didn't stop. Yes, he's still working all around. He's still working. That's the his strong side. But nothing. But I didn't see something special, and that's for me the very important point.
This fight, it would be in the octagon, a cage. You've been fighting in the ring for many years now. Is there a big difference for you?
I'm really looking forward for the fight in the cage,
Mm.
for the fight in the cage, for the ground, tough ground, because in the ring in Rising was very soft ground,
Mm.
and I like to move. For me, it's moving like I feel I need to dance
Mm-hmm.
in the yes in the octagon or ring. So uh, so I think this octagon will be better for me.
Yeah, it
And
will be
I
much bigger,
love that.
right? The octagon is
Ah,
much bigger than the Ryzen ring.
doesn't matter how big it is, but ground is
Mm.
very
Okay.
uh, important, because when you know how to take energy from the ground, that's the uh, that's very important point.
When you close your eyes and you envision the fight, what do you see? How do you see the fight playing out?
How do you see? I just know I'm the winner, and I'm uh, I'm just how to say, visualizing the my precision in moves, my precision how to punch in the target, and simple moves, and right time, speed, and big power in my hands, in my punches, but not just from the hands, but the punches from all my body. That's something what I work here now in uh, in the quarantine time, to use my body for all my to use all my power in the punching, in the kicking, and everything.
Now, what do you believe makes you different from all the other fighters in the UFC light heavyweight division? What makes you special?
You will see that. But my coach is my coach Martin. didn't like it, but he must believe me. I have I have every time the hands down, hands down, and that make my make me more dangerous than when I have the hands up, and that's I think I never see this style in some fighters, and maybe sometimes like the McGregor starting with that, yeah, the hands down, chins up, and he watched everything. You will see. I don't want I don't want talking about that before that show before that I show it.
Now, there's some other fights, you know what I mean? There's a lot of big fights in light heavyweight. What fights for you makes you excited? Like, what opponents make you excited in the division?
I don't care. I don't I don't care. I don't care. Every fighters in my light heavyweight division is it's something different and something special. Yeah, and that's the make me very happy, very excited because it's the like the best man in the world. Yes, and this is this is all that's make me excited, very excited, because I don't do it. I didn't do this. I think about that before this interview. I didn't do this. I didn't do this fighting everything for just for winning, for uh, just for to make to take a prize or something like that. I do it for martial arts because I love it. I love it. I love the precision. I love the speed. I love the breathe in the fight. I know I love to feel my power, how to use that and use that. That's all. Explore your body, your feelings, your thinking, everything about that. Yes, and the fighting is more than just punching and winning and yes.
I heard you have a college exams after your fight on July 11th
Yeah.
against Volkan. Are you more nervous about the tests at school or the fight?
I'm nervous about because yesterday I didn't make one exam from health eating in school, and this Friday I will repeat this exam, so I must do it. I must do it this Friday, and that's the one point of that's the first step of winning this fight.
Definitely, definitely. Well, July 11th, UFC 251, huge, massive card, Abu Dhabi, Fight Island. Jiri, thank you so much for the time. Enjoy the fight, stay safe, and we'll speak soon.
Thank you. See you.